What if we were doing a survey in which we were asking people how many credit card payments they missed this year and what their credit scores are? Let's take a look at what that scatter plot might look like. And I'm not totally sure what types of tick marks we should make for credit scores, so I might just leave the tick marks blank. We'll just know that down here means lower credit scores and up here means higher credit scores. And higher credit scores are better than lower credit scores, so people up here would have better credit scores than people down here. Down here we have number of missed payments for this year. And when you miss more payments, your credit score goes down. So missing more payments will hurt your credit score. What that means is that if 3 people tell us that they've only missed 1 payment this year, then those people should have fairly good credit scores. I could have started at 0, but I started at 1. And if we have some other people who tell us that they missed 2 payments this year, those people will probably have lower credit scores because their credit score is going down because of missing more payments. So these people will fall down here into a lower range of lower credit scores. So these credit scores aren't as good as these credit scores over here. And if some people tell us that they missed 3 payments this year, their credit scores will be at an even lower part of the number line because they'll have even worse credit scores. So the range of credit scores is getting shifted down each time we go up to a higher number of missed payments. And if some people tell us that they missed 4 payments this year, those participants would have even worse credit scores. So the credit scores would probably get even lower. I'm not an expert on credit scores, but I'm just trying to use this as an example. So my example might not be totally realistic. So we see a different type of shape here than we see over here. Over here we see that people who are missing more payments are having lower credit scores. So people who are further to the right on the x-axis tend to be lower on the y-axis. See how as x is going up, y is going down. So this would be called a negative correlation. This type of shape would be called a negative correlation. If you have a negative correlation, it means as x goes up, y tends to go down. Sometimes helps to make arrows to show this concept. So For a positive correlation, think of two rising arrows, meaning as x goes up, y tends to also go up. In my example, it was as miles driven per week goes up, amount of money spent on gas tends to also go up. So they go up together. If it's a negative correlation, it means that as x goes up, y tends to go down. So the two variables move in opposite directions. In this example, it was as number of missed payments goes up right here, credit score tends to go down over here.